Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your December 2018 reading. First off, I'd just like to say thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you would like to make a gift via donation, there is a link in the description below. Remember, your contribution is what keeps this channel going, so thank you so much. So let's get this reading going. As you know, I use 3 different decks for the reading, and we're going to change it up a bit this month. I'm going to start off with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. And keep in mind, all the decks are pre-shuffled on your energy, so whichever card falls into place is simply conveying a message for you. So, starting off with the card Listening, notice the number 53. And in the imagery, the illustration, you notice the elephant. There is a bird giving company to the elephant. And we notice another bird down here and the musical notes. So what is this card saying? This card is saying to remember to take a break and listen. Focus on what is being communicated to you. This may be in terms of friends, okay, that hang around in your company. Perhaps there is, that saying, an elephant in the room. Maybe something needs to be discussed, and it's been a while where, it's been on your mind or in the mind of your friends or family, but there is something that needs to be addressed. So take time, figure out what this is, what is this topic. But for those of you that already know, because, come on, Capricorn, right? You know what this is. Perhaps it needs to be discussed. So be open to conversations. Be open to listen, be open to understand. There is music in the air. It's a beautiful festive time. So have fun with whatever needs to be discussed, as important as it may be. Take it with, a grain of salt. Take it forward, carry forward the conversation with a more relaxed tone. All right? All right, so let's see what other messages are falling into place. But overall, with the Listening card, December is about just kind of going with the flow, going with the music, tuning in, and seeing what's out there, seeing what people want to talk about. It'll make all the more sense, especially after that Gemini full moon that we had in November. It may have brought about some sort of a revelation for you. And if that's the case, then listening in the month of December is going to help you gain clarity and insight on whatever may have been bothering you or whatever was revealed during that full moon. All right. Now, some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, I feel like if you are dealing with an Aquarius, or perhaps there's another air sign in your life, because a star card represents Aquarius, so doesn't have to be, but can be. And if that's the case, then they are definitely coming across very strongly in your reading. They are trying to communicate something to you, King of Pentacles. I'm picking this up as your energy. And it looks like they want to say something, so it doesn't have to be Aquarius, could be Gemini, Libra, or someone with air qualities or heavy air placement in their natal chart. All right, but it actually feels like they wish to create something with you, design something with you. Perhaps they have an idea in the back of their mind and they just want to convey it to you. And that's perhaps what this listening is about as well. And that makes sense. And here you are sitting on your throne. I'm feeling like, you're ready for this. You're ready to take action. You've thought about things for a while. Come on, Capricorn, we know you. We know how you are. You like to kind of spend time thinking about everything. You look at every inch, every side of whatever the topic might be. And once you've thought it through, that's when action can be taken. So whatever this news may be that has already been communicated, will be communicated. Whatever the air sign may be trying to say, it was a Gemini full moon, a lot of air energy. So to take in the information from that full moon, depending on when you are viewing the reading, you may still be picking up on messages. So quiet your mind. Quietening your mind will help you hear what perhaps when we're busy day to day, we don't always hear what needs to be heard. You know, we always have our cell phones on, or we're on our computers, laptops, devices fill us up. The TV, just always being occupied with something. But this is more so about putting a full stop or a pause, hitting the pause button and just giving yourself the time, space to breathe. When you do, things will make more sense. Taking time out to sit down with someone, have a conversation, that is where the main focus is. Okay? Very strong message. Perhaps there's been something that's in the air and you just didn't want to sit down and have that conversation, or perhaps they didn't. Okay, so that is coming across as a message. All right, we got 3 cards here. We have 6 of Cups, the Magician, and the Hermit. Wow. So 6 of Cups, it feels like the direction. This conversation is going to open up new doors. And that is going to change the way you think, change the way you view the situation. This is about acceptance in a way. All right, it is going to open up doors. Each of these cups actually is representing a different thought pattern, a different idea, almost like a paradigm shift that's about to happen for you in your conscious field. Your subconscious mind has already tuned into this. The Star card picks up on this similar message as well. For those of you not dealing with an air sign, this is about when you went inward during that Gemini full moon. This is about your subconscious mind, so you may not be aware of the fact that this happened, but it did. And you picked up on something. And whatever that something is going to take precedence in the month of December. And it is about allowing your subconscious mind to come into your conscious mind. What does that mean? It's like that iceberg theory you may have heard of. The tip of the iceberg is what we know clearly, like these are the facts, but the bottom part of the iceberg, that's where a lot of the information is. So that's going to kind of come afloat now. It's going to make more sense and allow things to kind of fall into place. So gaining perspective is December for you. And gaining perspective will allow the Magician to kind of take over. And the Magician is simply you gaining power over your life. Okay, the Magician has everything he needs to carry something off, to carry off his magic trick, right? The cloak he wears, this red, is actually representing the universe that is surrounding you and giving you that power, igniting you from within. So feel that power, feel what you have, look at the resources around you. For those of you for whom it feels like you don't have enough, perhaps you don't have the money you need to invest into a business that you might be thinking about, Pentacles coming into place, there is a slight focus on career and ambition, right? So if you feel like financially speaking, things aren't really favoring you, well, when you quiet your mind and you listen to this, perhaps someone has an offer to make to you. And as they do, or as they communicate that idea, what is happening is you are finding another way through the situation. It's like finding a loophole and still making something happen for yourself. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with the Magician card. For those for whom it feels like it's about relationships and that communication has been a factor for you, things weren't going that great or easy, pay attention to December 3rd and 4th. That's when Mercury in Scorpio is going to trine with Chiron in Pisces. That's going to open up the realm of communication. New information will be presented to you during that time. So be open for that. Take in the power that the Magician is trying to give to you. Take in that Sagittarian energy in this season to boost your confidence, right? Magician is someone very, very confident, knows exactly what he needs to do, how he needs to do it. Knows everything. That's you. That's you. If you take in the energy, it is you. It is you carrying the wand, making things happen in your favor. So use the Sagittarian energy this season to give you that boost, that power that you need right now. So when your birthday season kicks in, Capricorn, you're going to be ready to carry off whatever is on your mind. We then have here the card, which is Hermit. And Hermit, sure, it represents Virgo. For some, you might be dealing with a Virgo, right? And sure, they might be trying to convey something to you. Doesn't have to be Virgo, could be another earth sign such as yourself. So I'm actually feeling this more so as your energy. It's about going inward, listening, paying attention to what is being provided to you by the universe, by God, by people in your life surrounding you. They are trying to say something to you. So if you just take time off to listen, if you just take time to have that conversation, which has been very, very important for you or for the party that you're dealing with, it will help open up a lot of doors for you. Okay? There is this quote that I feel like sharing with you. It's by Rumi, and it goes as follows. Truth was a mirror in the hands of God. It fell and broke into pieces. Everybody took a piece of it, and they looked at it and thought they had the truth. So what does that mean? Perspective. It's all about perspective. Each of us have a different part of the puzzle. This month is about putting that puzzle together. It's going to make all the more sense. It's going to open up a lot more doors for you, Capricorn. Let's see what other messages we have here so far. You know, if you're curious about what they want to say to you, I would recommend a personal reading because this is general, right? It's a general reading, can be applied to your sun, moon, and rising. So if you want to go into depth, personal reading is the way to go. And it actually feels extremely important too. Two more cards, and then we have bottom of the deck. 7 of Wands. All right. It's like a journey in the making, you know. That's what I'm getting with the 7 of Wands under the deck, because if it's showing up under the deck, it's been on your mind for a while. It might have been a few months that it's been there, but it's in the making. If it's a relationship you're looking at and wondering, like, can you gain clarity on this? Well, yeah, it's been in the making and it's about to get somewhere, but it's going to take work from both your ends. This is not a one-way road, it's a two-way road. So open up that field of communication. If you want progress to happen, look at the Chariot card showing up for you. The Chariot does represent Cancer, and if it is a Cancer in your life, then they probably want to add some clarity to the situation as well and help you clarify your thoughts and thinking pattern. I mentioned paradigm shift earlier. That's exactly what these cards are about as well. Doesn't have to be Cancer though, doesn't have to be it could be another water sign, but I'm actually getting this as the fact that there is going to be progress on your end. There is going to be progress in terms of carrying forward with this communication. As you open up the door, the Chariot is actually indicating success and victory on your end. So you are able to make ends meet. It's been in the making, and now is the time to shine. Now is the time to come alive. Now is the time to gain clarity. Now is the time to understand the facts at the core of the truth. This is the time to listen to your intuition. And if there is a water sign, then gain their perspective as well on the situation. Ask them. If it's not a water sign, this might be indicating perhaps reaching out to a healer to gain some clarity, gain some answers or pearls of wisdom. It's to add to your knowledge, gain that extra perspective. It will help you. It will help you give this light, okay? And it will add fire to what is already burning, to that candle. And as it does, it gives you power over thought, power over mind, mind over matter. And with that, again, coming back to more air energy, King of Swords. So clearly, some of you have a very strong air sign in your life, or someone with this, you know, presence. And again, they want to push things forward too. They do. They want to talk about it. They want to have a conversation. They want to make things right. They want to give you that clarity. And again, it's about intuition. Notice the crescent moons on both their armors. What are crescent moons about? Crescent moons are about paying attention to what your gut is saying, paying attention to the signs being provided to you, and they are very subtle, just like a crescent moon. It's beautiful. It has its own beauty, and with it, the intricate details become very much important. That's what these cards are saying as well. And because we're ending off with the King of Swords, it feels like you will have gained a new sense of perspective. It's going to make a lot more sense, going to give you clarity by the end of the month. Once we arrive in towards the end of December, I feel like there's going to be a lot more structure to things as well. 16th and 17th are also important dates. That's around the time when Venus in Scorpio is going to be sextiling with Saturn in Capricorn, and Mars in Pisces is going to sextile with Pluto in Capricorn. So this is more so adding to your goals in life. Gaining progress. How will you gain progress towards those goals? How will you be able to attain them? These could be relationship goals. These could be career goals. Whatever it may be the case for you. But it's about providing you with structure, providing you with clarity, and really putting down a place of feeling secure. And then adding to your drive, giving you that stamina that you need to carry forward into the beautiful new year. Okay, and yeah, I think we're going to stop right here. We'll take a look at more messages in the extended reading. So if you want to see where this conversation goes, I recommend taking a look at that. And I'm changing up the format for the extended readings as well. More than likely, they will be up by December 7th. That's what I'm aiming for on the website, IamPureGuidance.com. And the extended reading will be available for streaming, for download, as well as for rent. If you have any issues, you can email me. And let's see, what are we going to do? We're going to be talking about under the deck cards. And from what I'm seeing here so far, there is a Seven of Swords here at play too. So yeah, definitely lies being revealed. And we'll talk more about that. Who might be holding something back from you? And what is it going to be leading towards? What does that mean for you? We'll talk about that. So for now, I'd like to go ahead and use Power Affirmations. If you've seen my readings before, you know I love this deck. They provide beautiful affirmations that you can use for the Sagittarius season, for the month of December, however you like. Affirmations help lift spirit as well. And I also provide custom affirmations if you're interested in focusing on something in particular, whether it is career, inviting in your soulmate, or getting interview calls, right? There are affirmations that we can work on for you. So for general affirmations, let's see what we have here. All right, discernment. There is a huge focus on the full moon. So pay attention to the time when winter solstice happens. Of course, that depends on which hemisphere you live in. But 21st is the day for that. Venus in Scorpio is going to be trining with Neptune in Pisces. Again, that adds to clarity. It's the date right before the full moon, which is happening in Cancer. So that full moon is going to be very important for you. And I feel like communicating the fact that if you are aware of what a full moon ritual is, to carry that through with that. Or if you know about the moon phases and how to use the ritual to add to your life, gain that extra clarity, that extra piece of information, then please go for it. Do it. If you need help, I also offer the full moon service as well. You can find information on the shop page of my website. So what does it say on the card? It says here, see the truth of the situation. Use common sense and do not be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows. This is amazing. It's tying in all the messages from the reading for us. I absolutely love when the cards do this. Gorgeous. So let's go ahead and read out the affirmations for you. Each of these cards in this deck do come with affirmations. So I'm going to go ahead and read that out for you, Capricorn. Discernment. Today, I acknowledge my ability to know the truth, even when it is hidden. I will listen to my heart and let my deeper knowing guide me. I will let go of the pointless dramas that drain me and embrace the things that make me truly happy. I will not be fooled. I will be real. I will be right, and I will be glad. Lovely. So yeah, there is the hint of secrets, lies, and deception. Full moons is a time when usually those things kind of come into the limelight. And it's possible that right after the full moon, you might feel as if whatever information was added to your knowledge is actually kind of confusing you even more. And you might feel that on the 24th of December. Why? Because Mercury in Sagittarius is going to square Neptune in Pisces. So that's the time period where even more questioning on your end is going to happen. We saw the Seven of Swords on the deck, right? A part of you also knows that deception is at play here, basically. There is someone in your life that is holding something back from you. So, but it looks like it's a different sign, okay? It's a different zodiac sign that's playing the games. But hey, at least now you're aware, and we'll talk more about that in the extended reading. All right, Capricorn? Or if you want even more in-depth clarity and understanding, want to do a full moon ritual, you're more than welcome to get in touch with me. All right? So thank you so much, everyone. Wishing all of you much peace, love, and light. Wishing you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year to those who celebrate. And remember, I believe that you can create your life, design your future, and manifest your reality. So be sure to check out IamPureGuidance.com if you are interested in working with me. And once again, thank you so much. And I will see you either in the extended reading, in your personal reading, or next month. Until then, have a good one.